One of the best way to sound more fluent when you're speaking English is to use advanced words rather than simple words. So in this video I'm gonna teach you 10 more advanced English words so that you can feel more confident and more fluent when you're speaking English. Let's get started. Number 1, vague. Vague. Vague means not clear, not specific, not clearly explained. For example, I can give vague answer if I don't want to give too much details. Example, I have a vague memory of what happened on that day. I have a vague memory of what happened on that day. Number 2, obsolete. Obsolete. Obsolete means no longer in use. It's out of date. Something which is out of date. Can you think of something which is out of date? Example, this is a cassette which is out of date. It's obsolete. With no technology, some jobs have become obsolete. With no technology, some jobs have become obsolete. We don't say have become obsolete. With no technology, some jobs have become obsolete. Number 3, precious. Precious. Precious means very valuable, very specific, something which is valuable. Okay. Number 4, startling. Startling means surprising. If something happens suddenly, it's startling. Number 5, resilient. Resilient. For example, he's a resilient person. Don't worry about him. He's a resilient person. Number 6, mandatory. Mandatory. Mandatory means something it's required by the law or by it's a rule. Example, maybe it's mandatory for you to work on Saturday at your job. Mandatory. Example, serving in the military is mandatory in that country. Serving in military is mandatory in that country. Okay, number 7, worthwhile. Worthwhile. Worthwhile means something which is worth your effort. For example, it was an exhausting trip, but it was definitely worthwhile. It was an exhausting trip, but it was definitely worthwhile. Number 8, extraordinary. Extraordinary. And you notice I didn't pronounce the A. I said extraordinary, not extraordinary. No, it is extraordinary. Extraordinary. For example, she has extraordinary talent in music. She has extraordinary talent in music. Okay. And number 9, meticulous. Meticulous. A meticulous person, someone who cares a lot, who pay attention especially about details. Example, this job requires a meticulous and organized person. This job requires a meticulous and organized person. A meticulous and organized person. Remember, everything that you learn, you have to practice. So the best way to memorize all these new words that you have learned is to use it in your own sentences. Create your own sentences. It will become a part of you. Okay? As soon as you learn a new word, create your own sentences. Finally, your homework is to use these words in your own sentences. Thank you for watching and keep practicing your English. Goodbye.